Today I wanted to talk about an interesting concept that came to my head that I'm pretty sure most people are facing. And that's the point of how to deal with depression right when you wake up. And the reason I want to make this video is because for a while, growing up, I used to experience this point of, right when I would wake up, it's like the day hasn't even started, and I would already have this feeling of like, oh, my day's ruined. I'm not gonna get anything done. And I'm pretty sure you felt this someday, right? It may not be the day today that you're watching this, but I want to make this video and give you what I've done to not really feel that depression anymore. I don't know how long I haven't felt it, but once I learned what to do, then it's like I don't even experience that same thing when I wake up in the morning. And it's the combination of a bunch of different things, but I'll give you a few things you could apply, right? So if you notice right now, I'm at a park, and it's early in the morning, like 9 in the morning or something, and there's people in the back playing and different activities being done. And something I do is in the morning, especially if I don't feel good, whatever, and this depends if you have a job, don't have a job, you have to again see how you could adapt it into your schedule. But going for a walk and going somewhere where there's a bunch of trees really helps calm you down. And I don't know like all the science behind this, but virtually every time with any person that I've talked to that feels depressed or whatever they feel, if I could get them to leave the house, because that's always the hardest part, is getting someone to get out of the house, because in their head could be like, oh, but I'm gonna be tired, I'm gonna be exhausted, it's gonna rain, it's too hot, it's too cold, whatever it is. If you could push through that thought pattern and move yourself out of the house, then you'll see it's like because your body is part of this earth, right, part of the physical, and it's like as soon as it is close to all these trees, all of a sudden, and I'm looking at, obviously in front of me there's a lot more trees than behind me, so I'm looking at all the trees. It's like your body connects with that, and then it, in a way, the way I see it is like your body sees all the trees and it's like, okay, well, all of this is stable, and doesn't matter what goes on in the world, doesn't matter if there's a war, there's whatever, the tree is always here and it does the same thing, right? And somehow it reminds you of like, okay, you can be stable too, right? And at least that's how I see it. And then sometimes when the sun's out, even if the sun's not out, that also really helps wake you up and help you become present, be here, right? So because I used to meditate in like dark rooms and all that stuff, but it's like just going for a walk for 5 minutes in the sun has more benefit than just doing the meditation. At least for me, my mind calms down a lot and so forth. So this is a really cool tip. So for me, I got all my stuff here, so instead of doing it at home, I decided to come out here and do it. And yeah, it just helps. And then again, for I don't know, over a year, I've been doing walks consistently and things like that, and it's like I don't really feel the same depression thing anymore. And so I'm curious if you have experienced that point of depression, if you can see, okay, how do I get out? And where I live, it's right in and out of the city. I don't know how to explain it. Like there's a bunch of cars, but it's not like a city that comes to my head like New York, where it's like everywhere is just buildings type thing. So it depends on where you live and all that. But if you can find even a small neighborhood that has trees or whatever, even that really works. Like I walk most of the time in the neighborhoods, right? So yeah, just use your environment. And again, if you need specific support, you could always reach out, because I can always help people, especially when it comes to life, success, things like that. It really depends each person. Like each person has a different point to work on than someone else. So that's why it's like it's hard to make one video that helps everyone, because everyone may be experiencing different things. So that's where having one-on-one support is a lot more beneficial, and you could always reach out. My stuff is always in the descriptions. But yeah, Sounds good. If you have any questions, feedbacks, leave that in the comment. If you have gone for walks and you see the benefit of that, leave it, because it helps other people see I'm not the only one that sees it. So yeah, hope you have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.